So I'm going to brunch today with the girls. I have to go get an outfit. It's really last minute, but hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tahirah Ahshah, and you are joining me on my very first ever Get Ready With Me. Today I am going to brunch with the girls. It's about 7 in the morning, and you are watching me do my morning routine, which simply consists of me using Noxzema on my face. I keep this on my face for about a few minutes. I usually brush my teeth while I have the Noxzema on my face, and then afterwards I just rinse it off with a clean rag, and then I use my moisturizer. You guys will be seeing me talk a lot in this video simply because I thought that I was going to be doing a talk through, but then the video came out to be like an hour long, and I thought that was just way too long for a Get Ready With Me, so I speed things up and then did a voiceover. So yeah, and then I go ahead and use my moisturizer, which is the Dove Intensive Cream moisturizer, and I've been using this for about a month now. I just dab a little bit on my face. That's all I need because my skin is super oily, and that's pretty much it. So me being super last minute, I am on my way to some stores to try to find just something to throw on for brunch. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go back home, do my makeup, and then head on out. So the only store that was open at this time in the morning was Burlington. So I went ahead and snagged, y'all. I found this cute little sweater dress with the sleeves cut out. And honestly, I had been looking for a dress like this. And it was only $12.99. So I had to grab it. And then I seen this little hat. I mean, it's brunch. I love a good brunch hat. And then I grabbed this little Steve Madden belt to go around my waist just to tie everything in together. And y'all, it literally only took me like 20 minutes. So now I'm back at the house, just preparing my coffee. Coffee is life. I have to drink coffee in the morning. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I work a 9-to-5 job, I do YouTube, I own a business. I mean, sis, I need my coffee dark and sweet, okay? Okay, so now we're finally back into my bathroom where I will be doing my makeup. When I do my makeup, I always start out with just my brows. I mean, that's just the natural order of things. Now, mind you guys, full disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist, nor do I pretend to be. I don't do other people's makeup. I only do my own makeup, okay? And second disclaimer, double sidebar, like Remy Ma would say. My eyebrows are not arched, okay? So I have not had my eyebrows arched in about 2 long months. So, I mean, I'm just struggling here, okay? So first, all I do is outline my brows. If you do your brows, then you know that when you don't get them arched, it's so much harder to actually fill them in, especially when you don't have eyebrows like I do. So I'm pretty much just like fixing brows and creating brows at the same time, and it's just a whole lot. Just get your eyebrows done, okay? Minutes to do my makeup, and probably like 10 minutes of that is doing my brows. So what I'm doing underneath is just doing my concealer. This is what you call cleaning up brows. So I go under with a slightly lighter shade. I don't like to do really light shade under my eyebrows unless I'm putting on eyeshadow, and I'm not putting on eyeshadow. But if I was, I would do like, you know, just a little lighter shade just for that ombre effect. And then over top, I use a slightly darker concealer, preferably a concealer that is just closer to my regular skin tone so that it doesn't have that bright halo effect over the eyes. If you guys see like that glowy, shiny shadow over someone's eyes, probably because they used a concealer that was just way too light for their skin. And then you guys will see later that I go in with the actual shade of my foundation over top of my eyebrows again, just so that I won't have that halo effect.
I mean, so
yeah, I am really doing a whole lot of talking, but and you see these eyebrows are not it whatsoever. But baby, it's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, I mean, they're not bad, but they aren't good either, but they're as good as it's gonna get. Look, clearly I'm not pleased. But then I go in with my CoverGirl, put that on my face. And then, I sometimes I use a primer, sometimes I don't. But, I mean, because I'm going to brunch, I'm going to just go ahead and use a primer just for the sake of it. Because, you know, you never know what plans may lead to afterwards. And I feel like the primer makes it last. The primer and the setting spray just makes my makeup last a little longer. And, honestly, the only high-end product that I'm using today is my foundation, which is Rihanna Fenty. So I used to be a matte girl. Well, let me pump my brakes, y'all. Let me stop lying to y'all. I used to be the Maybelline Fit Me girl. But now I am, and I'm not going to say I'm not anymore, but I am still a Maybelline Fit Me girl. But baby, this Rihanna Pro Filter foundation, it's just butter, okay? It is really, really butter. Now, this foundation may appear to be, you know, slightly lighter than my current shade of skin, but that is all going to change. I feel like that this foundation comes on a little light, and then like when it dries a little bit, it kind of changes tone. And then, of course, when I finish the rest of my makeup, it's all going to come together. You'll see. But yes, I always go in with my brush first, just to get, you know, just to blend it and apply it. I pretty much use my brush just to apply my foundation. And then I go in with a wet beauty blender to actually blend that foundation out. And third disclaimer, y'all, these are not my baby hairs. Like, I did not do these baby hairs. These are old baby hairs from yesterday, okay? Don't think that I will go out my house with my baby hairs looking like this. No, ma'am. So now it's time for a highlight. This is one of my favorite parts, highlighting underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and a little on my chin. The first concealer that you see me using was Maybelline in the color Cafe. And then I go over that concealer with LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. The Maybelline concealer, it gives me like an everyday look. And then the Fawn gives me a little extra highlight, if you know what I mean. And then I blend those out with a damp beauty blender. Pretty much every time you see me use my beauty blender, it's like I redamp it. So I put it under the cold faucet, squeeze it, let it soak up, squeeze it, let it soak up, and then I begin to apply or blend out my makeup. Just using a damp beauty blender has helped wonders. And then I go in with my setting powder in the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. Y'all, this setting powder is like $20, but I have had it for like 2 years now. So, I mean, use it, buy it, girl. It's for us brown skin girls to give us, like, especially if you have like that yellow undertone. And I just love it because it just blends so effortlessly. I tried to use a translucent powder, the Laura Mercier, and it just did not work for me. But yeah, afterwards I go in and blend those edges out. I don't want any harsh lines. So pretty much everywhere that I added new product, I just go in and blend out those lines again with a damp beauty blender. And even when I applied my powder, the setting powder, it was with a damp beauty blender, okay? And I don't bake, as you can see. As soon as I put on the powder, I just clear it off of my face with the brush. And then this is the OG contour palette, y'all. This is Black Radiance. I believe I used the medium to dark palette. It comes with a contour color, a sculpting color, and then a highlight. I almost never really used a highlight. I blend the contour color and the sculpt color together to create the perfect contour color for my skin. And then, as you can see, I kind of like just brush upward and in circular motions. I hate that little harsh one-line contour. It just doesn't look natural. And then I go in with my bronzer. Y'all, I love a good bronzer. And I believe this bronzer is also by Black Radiance. I forgot the name. Oh, it's in Toasted Almond. I want to say it is Black Radiance, y'all. It's in Toasted Almond, and I just go over the parts where I contoured and then the other parts where I should be contouring. So my forehead, my cheekbones, like my jaw, my jawline, and then you'll see later my nose. And then using the Soft Focus Black Radiance face powder, I just go over very lightly the other places in which I use the foundation on my face just to set that foundation. And now we're contouring my nose with the bronzer. I just don't like to contour with like a real dark contour color such as that palette because I mean the lines just look really, really harsh when you do that. I prefer the bronzed look down my nose. And then, you know, just blending those things out. And this is the blush. You guys, honestly, I just started using blush like a year ago. I just didn't put blush on my cheeks. But I've come to like it. I just need a new blush. Like, if you have any blush recommendations, the one that I'm using right now is by Milani. It's kind of light for my complexion, but I mean, it does the work. And y'all, this Morphe, oh my God, this Morphe continuous setting spray is the best setting spray ever. Like, I probably would never buy any other setting spray. As you can see, I have two, the full size one and then the travel size one. And now it's time for lashes. Lashes are probably, okay, so highlighting, like under, like, not highlighting, but yes, highlighting and lashes are probably my favorite parts of doing my makeup. And these lashes are by Kat's Boutique. I'm going to go ahead and link her information in the description box below. I was just showing you because I brought 2 pairs of lashes from her like the day before this. One for like going out and then one for everyday lashes. Because I mean, you need 2 pairs of lashes. And then, so as you can see, I measured the lash on my eyelid. Please, y'all, stop having your eyelash go across your entire eyelid. No real eyelash does that. Like, it just looks fake, okay? So I measured in and then cut off the excess lash. And then I used the tip of my makeup brush, like one of the smallest makeup brushes I have. Put it on the lash and then go from there. And that was just me, y'all, putting the lash in front of my fan because I hate blowing on the lash. So I wait until it gets, you know, a little tacky, not all the way dry, but just tacky, just so it'll stick as soon as I put it on my lid. And I love using tweezers, not the lash applicator. I mean, the tweezer just gives me a more precise application, if you ask me. And these are so cute. Oh my God. And I'm hyped, y'all. And I pretty much just do the exact same thing. Cut off the excess lash that I do not need. Add some duo glue. Oh yes, and that's the glue that I'm using. It's the duo glue. I usually get it from Ulta. I love it because they have 2 types. You can either get the white drying color, the black drying color or the clear drying color. I usually just get the black one. And then once it starts to dry, it'll turn color. So you know when it's time to start putting your lash on. And just so flawless. These are so cute. I love these lashes, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to tag her page in the description box below. But now it's time for the highlight. Yes. This is Morphe. As you can see, my highlight is terrible because I got it shipped to my house. Tip, never get highlight shipped in the mail because it will break, okay? But this highlighter is great. I forgot the name of it, but I will leave it in the description box below. And I just highlight, y'all. That's it. Use a little bit more setting powder, a little eyeliner, and we're pretty much good to go, okay? That's it. My bad, y'all. One last step is to go in with my mascara for my under lashes, my bottom lashes. I seen another YouTuber do this, and I just think it's just such a cute idea. You can't really see it on camera, but I mean, I can see it in my mirror. And that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for the pictures.